seharian.
They've nicked the ball off Barca on a couple of occasions, but the problem for them is that possession just doesn't last. 3 or 4 passes, and, well, the pressure from Barca means that the home side are back in control of the ball before too long.
There, skipping around Juncaba. Semedo unable to do the same, and it's upfield, and again Mascherano beating the taller figure of Sergi Enrich in the air. It's all about positional play there from Mascherano. He didn't even have to jump, just watch the ball come out of the air. Now Denis Suarez in a deeper role, and of course on Saturday night the tantalising prospect of all-new Catalan derby as Barca head up the east side of Catalonia, or the east coast of Catalonia, to play Girona in Montilivi for the first time ever in the Spanish top flight. Girona having met Barca's B team on a number of occasions, but this is the first time they will meet Messi and all on equal terms. So they play on Saturday night at 8:45 local time. Eibar have to wait a day later before their next encounter in weekdays, or match day 6 of La Liga Santander. They face Celta de Vigo on Sunday evening and a 6:30 kickoff. Here is Arbilla. Unai was there, but he left it too long to make the pass. Well read by De La Feu. Slightly delayed reactions from Arbilla. Unai was ready to go, or Inui rather, was ready to go. And before that pass was played, Mascherano doing well to bring that out of the air. Oh, what a dummy there by Paulinho, and he's got Messi down the right-hand side, making his way into the centre. Paulinho wanting it back, Messi going for goal. Stunning stop by the keeper, Denis Suarez! 3-0. Dimitric powerless to stop the second shot from Denis Suarez. Great play from Paulinho in the build-up. Good shot from Messi, good save. But it is Barca 3, Eibar 0.
Well, Paulinho and Denis Suarez came on against Getafe at the weekend, both scored. They then earned a place in Ernesto Valverde's starting 11 for this game, and they're both on the score sheet once again. Not only that, as you've mentioned, Lucas, Paulinho vital in the build-up to this goal. A really, really clever dummy, letting the ball go through to Leo Messi. It's the Argentine shot that's parried into the path of Denis Suarez, and, well, Suarez does the rest, picks up Barca's third goal and a second in 2 games for Denis Suarez. Very impressive stuff from both him and Paulinho. And it's been another excellent performance from Football Club Barcelona. 3 goals, and it's going to be another 3 points.
And certainly he's got to feel a wee bit for Dimitrovic. He's twice denied Messi from opportunities like that, pushing the ball away. But nobody in a green and white shirt to stop Denis Suarez, and accuracy and power, beating the keeper at his near post, helpless in the end, but a good stop to deny Messi. Seen him score so many of those goals throughout his career, Lionel Messi, where he just steps aside from the defender and glides it into the bottom corner. But in the first half, Dimitrovic made a stop similar to that. On this occasion, Denis Suarez the quickest to react, and it is Barcelona 3, Eibar 0. Inside the 55th minute of the game. I suppose Eibar's ambition now is perhaps to keep the scoreline fairly respectable in the remaining 35 minutes or so.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, and they're not a side that usually concede too many goals. As we've said many times, they're very tight at the back. They conceded 3 against Sevilla early on in the season. That was down in Andalusia, a really tough place to go. So too is the Camp Nou, of course, but yeah, you're right, they want to keep it as tight as possible. Although there's a long way to go in this game, and Barca have looked very good since the start of this second half. Don't forget, Eibar started this game really well. Very positive opening 10-15 minutes. They had that glorious opportunity through Sergi Enrich, who found himself one-on-one with Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and he probably should have done better, and it could have been a very different first half for Football Club Barcelona. As it was, as the game went on, Barca were more and more dominant, and they managed to first convert that penalty and then get the second from the corner, a good header from Paulinho. And now this second half, it's really been a very different story. Barca have been completely in command, and we've barely seen Eibar in possession of the ball.
Only once in their Well, now 7 meetings, I suppose, including this one. Have Eibar not conceded 3 or more goals against Barca? That was a 2-0 victory to the Blaugrana back in 2015. It could get worse here. Deulofeu, Messi the quickest to react, but a great piece of defending in the end from Paulo Oliveira. Just got the block in, and another dangerous attack for Eibar to repel. Now perhaps the visitors can push forward. I'm sure even a decent attack testing Ter Stegen would just lift them again, draw them back into the game. And Kappa, who so often when employed as a right back allowed to push up past a wide midfielder, normally in the shape of Pedro Leon. Looks a lot more comfortable than he does today. And there's a good ball into the centre, and Eibar do have a goal back, and it is Sergi Enrich. A really great pass into the area, just inviting the touch, and the 27-year-old former Numancia man provides it, and Eibar have responded.
Brilliant goal, completely against the run of play. But what about this for a ball in? It was good play in the build-up from Inui, and then it's David Juncker, the full-back, who puts in an absolutely stunning ball. It's just asking to be tucked away, but it's a very clever finish. There's a lot still to do to angle the ball into that far corner and beyond. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, and Sergi Enrich guides it beautifully into the far corner.
It certainly does. Sergi Enrich, who was on the point, well, quite how close to the point he was, but certainly Eibar entertained a bid from English Championship side Fulham in the summer. I think it was Enrich himself who turned down the move. Eibar will be very grateful that he did. That really was a very good finish. What a glorious ball, as you said, Duncan, from the left-hand side from David Juncker. Oh, Barca are going to respond themselves now. Denis Suarez pulls it back, and again the defending just able to clear it. Deulofeu, and it's Sergi Enrich, the goal scorer, getting back there. I think he just got the toe in to stop Deulofeu's advances. Mascherano up from the centre of defence, out wide to Suarez, and Arbilla quickly across to try and stop the score of Barca's 3rd goal. Just wondering what that will do for Eibar's confidence. There is Rakitic with the freshly dyed blonde hair alongside Sergio Roberto. Blonde anyway, Rakitic, but certainly added an extra tint to his hair when I saw him arriving before the game. Messi back to Iniesta, to Sergio Busquets, and it's slid in. It's Lionel Messi almost out of nothing, and having pulled the goal back, Eibar find themselves 3 behind once again, just 2 minutes after Sergi Enrich's goal, and that is textbook Messi.
Well, if Ernesto Valverde was a little bit worried enough to ask Rakitic and Sergio Roberto to start warming up when Eibar scored that goal, Leo Messi certainly wasn't. He knew that if he had a chance to score another one, he'd give Barcelona that 3-goal cushion once again. It's just so clever. How many players in world football are capable of seeing that gap, of seeing the chance to play the ball between those 2 defenders and into the corner of the net? There's barely any backlift from Leo Messi. He's falling over as he strikes it, and he finds the absolute corner of the net. It couldn't have been more precise. It's a perfect finish from Leo Messi. It's his 2nd of the game, and Barca are leading by 4 goals to 1.